Alright, it's a windy day. We're expecting rain in the next couple hours, but I have a lot of ripe seed heads here that I want to get saved in the flower garden. There are books that you can buy that are really good, especially for vegetable seeds, what to save, but I have found that more often than not, it's very intuitive. So this is orlaya. I've never saved orlaya seeds before, but I can see that they're here. These are the seed pods. Right there, that's a seed. They're prickly, so I might have to go in and get some gloves. Actually, I have paper bags. I'm gonna label them and scissors, and I'm just gonna cut the whole seed head and chuck it in the bag to continue drying. And then some stormy day that I can't get out to the garden, I'll be able to sit there with my protective gloves on and pick the seeds off of the stems. So we're going to be doing orlaya today. We might do some bachelor buttons, although I'm noticing a lot of these seed pods have already popped. So I might have trouble finding some seeds. I'm sure there's some in there somewhere. There's a lot of them there. We're also going to try bells of Ireland. I'll show you that as well. And then I think I have a few things where there's just like 1 or 2 pods ready. I may not show you that, but we'll definitely get the orlaya and see if the bells of Ireland seed is ready as well. Okay, I've got my bag labeled and I've got my bag full of seed heads. You can see in the bottom there, I think that some of the seeds are actually falling off themselves. And I have left quite a few seed heads, and the reason for that is I don't have much experience growing orlaya, and I just want to see what the possibilities are of them self-seeding. So I want them to go to seed, drop their seed, and see if I get any free volunteers next year. If they reseed easily, then this is something that I might be able to find a spot for on a more permanent basis and just let them self-seed and grow themselves every year, which would save me the time and effort to start them every year. This was my first year growing it, and I will say it was one of my favorites. I liked it far better. I also grew, I believe it's called white dill. I don't think I'll grow that one again. I didn't love it as much as either the orlaya or the dara that I grew this year. So I think I'll stick to orlaya and dara, and I'll cut out the white dill. Okay, here's another one I'm after. This is a starflower. It is a kind of scabiosa. These are what the regular scabiosa seed pods look like. And this is often used as its seed head. It's dry and crispy now, but it was more similar to the center one there. Looks good in an arrangement. I had only 2 seeds at the beginning of the season, so this is one that I knew I wanted to save. So there's a couple different seed heads here, and I'm just going to cut the whole thing. Each one of those little cups, I guess, is a seed. It kind of looks like a badminton shuttle. So I'm just going to pull the whole seed head and chuck it in this bag and process it later this year. I've got my bag already labeled here, and I'm going to get that done. Alright, now that I'm up here, I do see all kinds of seeds. See if I can pull one out here. This is the Bachelor Buttons. They're kind of down. I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not. Maybe I can do it right-handed. Just a sec. The seeds are down in here. You can see them kind of all lined up there. See them? There's one seed right there. Oops, I popped the head off. But that's a seed that I have right there in my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and collect a bunch of these And the other reason I like to collect my own seed is that often it's a lot fresher than stuff that you're buying. So I have had, as long as your seed was mature, I've had much better luck growing my own seed than I have purchased seed. Alright, it's getting windier. I might have a short window here, but I think some of these Bells of Ireland spent flowers have seeds ready. Now, if you look in each one of these cups, and some of these taller ones, like the higher up blooms, might not have mature seed, but I think some of these lower ones do. I don't know if you can see that, if it's focusing, but there's like 4 little triangular seeds in there. I'm going to pull one of these off and see if we can't see it better. Okay, I think you can see that a little better. There's 4 little seeds in there. So I'm going to tear this flower open. I'm going to try to do it one-handed. Forgive me here. And we should have 4 little pyramids. So maybe they aren't quite ready yet. They are still stuck together. But when they come apart, that's your little Bell of Ireland seed. There's one right there. So I'm gonna just search around and see if I can find some that maybe are a little more mature than that. And maybe we will collect some today and maybe we won't. It might not quite be ready to harvest these guys. But that is one of the activities I spend a lot of time doing this year. I really do think it is a more intuitive process than a lot of people believe. And if you've never done any seed saving, I encourage you to go out and look around. You never know what you might find. Little treasures. I hope this was useful. Come back again. We'll do some more seed saving for sure this fall. And thanks for watching. See you next time.